What's up, everyone? It's me. I haven't uploaded the video in like 3 weeks, or 2 weeks. But this was my Genshin 2.1 tier list a few months ago, and today we're going to do a tier list for 2.3, which releases in a few days. Let's get to it. So first off, Albedo comes out in this patch, right? Oh, he's re-released in this patch, and I may or may not roll for him. But I'm sticking him there because I actually haven't played enough of him in the last few. Like, I've never played him. If I get him, which I probably will, then I'll play him. But I don't know. Ayaka, S+, one of the best AoE DPS in the game. Second to Ganyu, probably on par. Really, she's amazing. Fantastic. I love Ayaka. I'm biased. Amber, put her in D. Like, she can do work, but she's not good by any means. Barbara. Now, with this new healing set, most of the healing will probably be in B if you actually play properly. So I'm going to put Barbara in B. Yeah, with the new healing artifact, she's probably going to be pretty good. Beidou is an S. She's fantastic. She's very good as a support kind of sub DPS thing. She's very good. Her ult's amazing. Too bad it doesn't work with Baal. Bennett is an S+. Literally the best attack buffing support in the game. You can't go wrong with Bennett. Chongyun, I'm putting in a C. He's useful, but there's so much better Claymore users in the game than Chongyun. He's pretty good. He applies cryo to all your fucking attacks. He's very good, but there's better Claymore users like Diluc, who's an S tier character. In my opinion, power creep has caught up with him, but he still does amazing damage, a lot more damage than Chongyun, and he's the only thing that looks cooler. Diona, I'll put her in S. She's a very good shielder, and she heals at the same time. She's amazing. Fischl, I'm going to put in S. Look, let's be honest, Oz is most of her kit, but she works really well with Child, and she works pretty well in most teams. She's very good. Ganyu, next to Ayaka, the best DPS character in the game. Maybe on par with Ayaka if built correctly, but she's pretty good. Hu Tao, below Ayaka. Now before I put them all in the same, Hu Tao has the best single target DPS in the game if played right, built right, and in the right situation. Sometimes she's on par with Diluc, but she overall is better than him. The best fire DPS in the game, single target. Jean, I'm going to put an S tier because she's a really good healer. And like, the new set might not work on her, and Viridescent's probably going to be better, but she's still going to be great regardless. Kea, I'm going to put in A. He's pretty good. He could be a really good cryo DPS. The reason he's not in B is because he's a free character. Now, a lot of you complained in the last time I did one of these big tier list videos that I was putting free characters below purchasable ones. Yeah, Kea, he's a free character. He's very good. But he's not super amazing unless you have him at C6. He's really good though, so he goes in A. Kaching, A. Power creep, she's not that great. She's pretty good. She's okay. Kaching mains, I'm sorry you're crying. Klee, A. She can do good DPS, but again, power creep. Her kit is old and archaic. It's not that great. She's only good in certain situations. Lisa, D. She's not amazing. Myrna, S. She's a very, very good Hydra support character / sub DPS. She's a very good Hydra applier. If you're playing with someone like Hu Tao or Diluc, she's very good. Ningguang, A. put her top of A. She's pretty good, but she's very underutilized. Like, I could make a case for her being an S, but for now she's going in A, especially because this man over here is coming out pretty soon. Noelle, again, she's going in B with Barbara. Noelle is free. The new healing set probably won't do much for her. The new defense set will, and she'll be very, very good with that. Razor, I'm going to put in B. He's pretty good. He's a very good Electro Claymore user, but Beidou is better. Chi-Chi, 5-star. Bottom of B. She's better than Barbara, but she's a 5-star. Barbara is free, and the new healing set is coming out will make Barbara a lot better. So she's better than Chi-Chi. Sucrose. Bottom of S tier. She's not Venti or Kazuha, but if you don't have them, she's a very, very good substitute. That's why she's at top of S. Because Venti and Kazuha go into any situation, and they're amazing. Tartag is an S plus character. The best Hydra DPS in the game. Works very well with any Pyro player like Xiangling. Especially Xiangling. He's very good if you build him right, but it's just very hard to get. Not really, he's had 3 reruns. Venti S plus above Tartag and Bennett. He's amazing. He's one of the best characters in the game. He will never be outclassed by anything unless they make someone better than him. Like Kazuha is on par, but unless they make someone better, he's not going to be surpassed. Xiangling above Hu Tao. She's cracked. And she's free. It's just my opinion. She's a very, very good off-field DPS. You can't beat her. She could fit into any team and make it better. She's amazing. Zhao, he goes in S+. He's very, very good as an Animo DPS. Probably the best Animo DPS in the game. Unless you have C6 Kazuha. Jingche, bottom of S+, a very good Hydro applier. The best Hydro applier in the game, especially if you're playing with Hu Tao, or Xiangling, or Dianluc, or anyone that needs his constant Hydro application to get those Vaporize procs. Hu Tao would be nothing without him, and that's another reason she's below Xiangling. Xinyan, unfortunately, is in D. The new defense set may be good on her, I don't know. Who knows? She's not that great. Zhongli, S+. Let's put him right there. Above Xiangling. And Hu Tao, he will never be... He'll never be replaced. His shield is amazing. The only way he's ever going to be replaced is if they introduce someone with a bigger shield. He has shields, he can shred defenses. He has the Petrify. He's the best Archon they've ever released. He's amazing. It's Zhongli. Rosaria is a solid. Let's put her in A because she's really good. She's a really good character. She applies cryo pretty well. She scales physically really well. So physical Rosaria is really good. But Kea is free. And could you build Kea to be better than her as a cryo DPS? Yes. Could you build Kea to be better than her as a physical DPS? Yes. Could you build Kea to be better than Keqing as a physical DPS? Yes, that's why he's in there. And he's free, right? Eula. This is a hard one. I want to put her in S+ because of how much her fucking nuke hits. So I'm going to. But there could be a case for her being an S. She is really good, but she has a high skill cap. Yanfei, I'm going to put in A, just above Klee, because Klee is archaic and getting power crept. Yanfei can do just as much damage and be just as good if you have her built correctly and at the right constellations. However, Yanfei is also a character you have to pay for, unless you get free gems. But she's more attainable than Klee is. Kazuha, S+. Put him right there. We'll put Eula above Tatag, and Jingcha above Tatag. Kazuha. If you have him at C6, he's the best animo DPS in the game. He's amazing. But even if you don't have him at C6, he's an amazing character with his swell procs. His overall ability as being a fucking amazing character. He's insane. Like, you can't go wrong with having a Kazuha. He's S+. He's one of the best supports in the game, one of the best sub DPS in the game, one of the best DPS in the game, one of the best all-round characters in the game. Sayu, let's put her in B with the rest of the healers. And Razor. She's pretty good. There are better Claymore users. There are better healers. But if you're going for a swell team, she's pretty damn good. Baal, I'm putting her in S+. Me being biased, I want her at the top, but she's going above Xiangling and below Zhongli. She's a very good electro applier, actually, if you use her E correctly. And her ult deals a fuck ton of damage. She is an off-field DPS, really. You use it, or sub DPS, support kind of character. You can use her as main DPS and she hits fucking hard. I do have her triple crown and we'll make a video and stuff like that. But she's just nuts. She's one of the best characters in the game. You can't go wrong having Baal. She's very underrated. Her constellations aren't that great, but she's really, really good. She probably won't be power crept other than by Yaimika. But even then, she works better as a support than a main DPS. Kujasara, another attack buffer, but she's not as good as Bennett. So she goes in A. Like, there's not really much room for her in the game. Unless you're going a full Electro team. Like, she does good, but she's pretty clunky. She can deal some damage, but she's not amazing. I don't know. Yoimiya goes above Diluc. Around there in S. She's very good. She's a very, very strong single target DPS, but snapshotting, or the lack thereof, kind of ruins her. But she can be competitive DPS-wise with Xiangling, Hu Tao, and Diluc. She's really good. Kokomi, look, A, in my opinion, bottom of A. She's really good. The new artifact set will be really, really good on her. Like, really good. And she'll do a lot more healing, a lot more damage. She'll stay on the field a lot longer. She's a very selfish character. That's why she's not S. And why Jean is a better healer overall. But in my opinion, she's better than any of the ones here. The only benefit these two have over her is that they're free. Sayu and Chi-Chi not so much. Alloy. A tier. She's a pretty good DPS. She's free, but she's like a bargain bin Ganyu. She's pretty good. But I don't think many people care. And I don't see many people using her. I don't know if she's really that useful. But she's in A tier. Terma. S tier. I've played with him long enough. He's very good at applying Pyra. His shield is pretty good if you use him and build him right. I actually think he's one of the better characters in the game. Don't at me. Ita isn't released yet, but I imagine he's going to be up here. He seems like he's going to do a lot of fucking DPS. But for now, he's going to be in Don't Own, haven't played enough of. Guru, or Goro, or whatever you want to call him. He's not out yet, but I imagine he'll be somewhere up here in one of these two, in S or A. But for now, he'll be here. He's a very good shielder from the looks of it, and like attack buffer for Gia. Signora's going down here because she's Ash. Geo Traveler is an A tier. It's very good. It buffs your attack if you stand in the thing with all the constellations. It's very good. Anima and Electro Traveler both go down here. We'll use this as an Electro Traveler. They're both in B. They're not amazing, but they can be pretty good if you use them correctly. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Oxlove. This was my 2.3 tier list for Genshin Impact. If you have issues, comment them down below. I'll answer them like I did last time. Be nice or don't be nice, whatever you want. I've had my opinions changed a little bit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it, if the dislike feature still works. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.